Let's predict the record for the 2025 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They have ran the NFC South the last 4 seasons. This year, they strive for five. 10-7 last season with a 23-20 loss to the Commanders in the wild card round. This year, they've revamped and they ready to go. So peep this schedule. 8 home games, 9 road games. We know the NFC South is a weaker division, and look though, the Bucs only faced 5 teams this season that made the playoffs last year. That is insane. Texans, Eagles, Lions, Bills, and the Rams. That's the only teams. That's good for Tampa overall, but 4 of those 5 games are on the road.
Hmm.
Nothing's given,
Right.
but some paths are certainly easier than others. Sam Bam, what is going to be the record for your beloved Tampa Bay Buccaneers this upcoming season?
It's gonna be close to the same. 10-7, 11-6. It's gonna be closer to the same. Because
Mm,
because the Falcons are getting stronger too. So we played the Falcons game one. We lost 2 times to them last year. One score games. So we definitely got to be better with those guys. And just injuries and stuff too, man. We got to stay healthy this year, bro. We lost Godwin for the year, Mike Evans for freaking 6, 7 games almost or whatever. He still got 1,000. Dean was in and out. So it was a lot of guys or whatever that.
Shocking news there. That man can
Mm-hmm.
never stay healthy,
Man,
bruh.
never, never. I feel like we'll beat the Falcons. Might lose to the Texans. It depends. I like the Bucs against the Jets. Bucs, Eagles, man, those guys definitely want to get back at us because we didn't beat them in the last 2 meetings.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
In Tampa, man, I'm feeling the Bucs on that. Beat the Seahawks,
Mm.
49ers, Buccaneers. We don't know what kind of 49er team is coming out this year, though.
No, we don't.
Right. Even though they don't have Debo Samuel anymore, whatever, a lot of those guys have left.
Bro, Debo looked fat. I seen a practice video of him earlier, bro. It
Hmm.
looked like that man that got chunky
Yep.
bunky. I'm like, whoa, man. But
Right.
anyways, continue.
Do we play the Lions and Lions,
That's
whatever? I know
that's a
y'all want.
that's
I
an
know y'all want
L.
to get at us, so
Hmm.
we'll say that's a matchup. So that could be either or. Saints don't have nothing. Patriots not going to be much. Bills probably a loss.
Hmm.
Rams, they so sneaky, man. We're gonna say that's a toss up as well. Cardinals, I feel like we can beat the Cardinals. Saints again, Falcons again, Panthers, Dolphins, Panthers. So 11-6, easily 11-6. I think the only trouble we'll have is Rams, Bills, Lions, and Eagles. Those are the only teams that I really see as a real test with these guys. Because I feel like, man, in the draft, we picked up some nice corners, we picked up some nice players. We got Emeka over there for our receiver.
Emeka Egg Booty.
Okay. So we got
Emeka
the Ohio State.
Ibuka.
Hey, so
Yeah.
we got the Ohio State wide receiver over there. So our wide receivers, man, gonna be,
Stacked.
ooh,
They're
bro, this is gonna be
stacked,
through the
bro.
roof, bro. And we ain't even talking
Jalen
about Trey Palmer.
McMillan.
We ain't even talking about Trey Palmer, dog. They ain't even really play last year. So, man,
Hmm.
we got 5 guys whether that can go out there and do anything that they want to right now. So hopefully the offensive line hold up. Defensive line gonna be stout this year, man. I feel like, man, we could do a lot, bro. We're gonna be scoring a lot of points, man. But hopefully the defense can hold up and we can stay healthy. But I'm like 11-6. 11-6, easily win the division. Because I don't think the Falcons got enough. They might win 8 games, 9 games again, like they did last year. They had a chance to win the division last year, but messed it
Yep.
up. You know what
I mean,
curtains? You know what curtains? Kurt Kurt curtains.
you like that?
Kurt Curtains over there, man. I don't know
You
what he gonna
stupid,
do.
dog. You
He gonna
stupid.
be
Hold
the
on.
he gonna be he gonna be the highest paid backup it is out here, man. Nobody wants to trade for him. The only team that was gonna get him was the Steelers or whatever, and they say, "Nah, we got our guy."
Y'all got offensive weapons out the ass, man.
Hmm.
Except depth at the running back position. Bucky Irving cannot take on too much. I think Rashad White is good, but I think Bucky Irving is already better than Rashad White. Like that quick. Yeah, after his rookie season.
Hmm.
What's the guy's name? Sean Tucker? Is that the kid's name?
Tucker.
I like him too. He's tough, but maybe we just got to see a little bit more. But I think they lack a little bit of depth there at the running back. You're also going to have a new offensive coordinator. We got to wait and map that to see what that's going to look like. But your defense, though, bro, your defense consists of young, hungry players with potential off the charts, man.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are so hungry, and they impressed. A lot of them stepped up because of all them injuries last year, and you
Mm-hmm.
really
Right.
know, like, you really seen what your guys were made of, your young guys, and they were
Right.
very impressive, man, very impressive. But overall, I felt like you feel like the Falcons are gonna do better this year than they did last year. But how much better? I mean, Michael Penix, they still got to feel him out this year, man.
Right.
I'm not expecting huge things for the Falcons this year. They got to even see how this guy can, if he can take on a full season, if he can take the punishment. He's had injury problems before and set of that nature too. And when we were talking about New Orleans, they have no quarterback. I'm not worried about a thing. They got Tyler Show, that
Nothing.
dude from Louisville,
Mm-hmm.
taking the first reps.
Right.
God have mercy on all of our souls.
Right.
And the Panthers, we'll see if this year is the year of the
The
crazy
emergence.
emergence of
Mm-hmm.
Bryce Young. I doubt it,
Right.
but the Panthers look a lot better
They
offensively,
did.
though. I
They
will tell
did.
you that. It's
They
their
definitely
defense that
did.
I'm going to worry about, but their defense always somehow like
The
keeps them in
defense,
some games, and then statistically they're never like among the worst. But it's
it's the
like you
front
watch these
seven.
games, they get their ass whooped, but so their
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
defense is not going to be that bad. So we'll see.
Other than
But
Burns or whatever, all the front seven is garbage, bro. It's the secondary that really be keeping them in line, you
your
know.
horn
So if
and
you
all
go
that,
to,
yeah. So them boys solid, bro. They
right,
solid. Yeah, they some hustlers, but we'll see what they can do, man. The Panthers, they have got a lot to prove, as the rest of them teams. That's why the Bucs have won it for 4 straight years, and they're gonna win it for five. That's my obvious pick for that division, obviously. But with the strength of the offense, I feel like that alone is gonna get the Bucs to 12-5 this year.
mm-hmm.
Only losses I had for y'all was the Texans week 2, Eagles week 4, Lions week 7, Bills week 11, then maybe like Atlanta week 15 or one of them
Mm-hmm.
division
Something like
games.
that.
One of them
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
games they got no
Now,
business
no,
losing.
yeah, mm-hmm.
That they got no business losing.
Right,
They'll
mm-hmm.
lose one of those games. So that I got them at 12-5, man. I think they're gonna have a really good
Mm-hmm.
year. Their offense is proven. As long as everybody can stay remotely healthy and
Right.
on the same page, they'll be fine, bro. That defense is good. They're proven. Them boys, they go big work.
I say 11-6. We'll slip up on one game. Like I say, one of the division games. It might be Carolina. It might be, it might be something stupid. We always lose one dumb game, one trap game.